Nuggets fans love to talk shit. I ain't never seen you motherfuckers in the finals, though. Get me hype. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals tonight. Shout out Libra Jolie. I'm your boy, Shawn and Totri. My face is on the logo now.
Nice.
This is your other boy, Anthony Totri. His face is not on the logo, but maybe one day. You never know.
One day I'll be that good.
You can aspire to be as good as me. And this is the PHNX Daily Bets Show.
Bro, I love that intro music.
Yeah, I know. It's a vibe.
God damn.
Make sure while you're here, you drop a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. We're still going. Do it for the music, not the bets, which we're giving out.
Like
you'll win on.
Things.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same vibe. Like, I feel like I'm... you hit me with the synthwave, dog. It's a vibe. It's all vibes here at PHNX Sports. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. In the words of Bomani Jones, leave a 4-star review. I'm inclined to believe you are a hater. Like I said, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals tonight. As I said in my tweet, Mickey Mouse has left the building. There's fans there. We're not in the bubble. We in Denver.
We in Denver now.
How you feeling?
About the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm excited. I just love postseason basketball.
Yeah.
So much. And like at this point, 4 teams left. Obviously, you got the Western Conference Finals tonight, Eastern Conference Finals starting pretty soon too. And there's so many storylines with all 4 of these teams, man. I'm just so excited.
What is your opinion on that? Because I got into this with someone that we both know. I didn't really get into it. It was like 2 tweets that we shared back and forth. But ASU baseball writer Jack Loader talking about the...
It's a ring. It's a fucking ring. It's a ring.
Thank you. Thank you. I am anti-Mickey Mouse ring because everyone was there. He called it an AAU tournament, to which I responded, well, all these other teams lost that AAU tournament. So, and he was like, well, it's still an AAU tournament. Whatever. Damon
you could argue that
Damon
it was a higher level of basketball than you see day to day because literally
everyone
those guys
no
were
distractions.
That's all they were doing.
I would,
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Different, sure. Lesser than, disagree. Damon, like I said, in the building. Appreciate you. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a terrific series. I think these are 2 relatively evenly matched teams. The Lakers are not. They're not what their seed suggests they are. Similar to the East, honestly, with the Heat. But we're going to get into our picks in a little bit. But in general,
yes.
What are you expecting out of this series?
Greatness. You got LeBron James, the greatest player in NBA history, going up against Nikola Jokic, an absolute fucking freak.
Arguably the greatest player of the last 2-3 years.
Yeah. I mean, a guy who, let's be honest, probably should have won the MVP for the 3rd
Certainly in hindsight,
season.
yeah.
Like, you're going to get, at this point, a dogfight is absolutely what you're going to get. Like, LeBron's not going to go down without a fight.
No, yeah.
We're going to see, obviously, what AD can do in terms of guarding Jokic one-on-one. And then Nikola is obviously just... He's a freak, and then Jamaal Murray, he has his moments too, where he looks like one of the best shooters in the game. So it's going to be fun.
You said all that without mentioning the guy who I think is the key to this series: tall man, skinny man,
Austin
always
Reeves.
hurt man. Well, I mean, we'll get to Austin Reeves in a little bit. I'm going to talk about him once we get to our actual picks. But of course, Anthony Davis, who I think when he's healthy and playing his best basketball, is the best player in this series. I'll just say that.
Wow.
When he is healthy and playing his best basketball.
That is a take.
Now, that being said, like, his best basketball is not far enough ahead of Nikola Jokic's best basketball for it to cancel out the fact that Nikola Jokic is always playing his best basketball and Anthony Davis is doing it like once a week. If that. But still, like I said, if they're playing their best basketball, I think Anthony Davis is the best basketball player in the series right now. Oh, we were jamming to that right before the show. It's a vibe. Shout out Bow Wow. But that's just my opinion. But I agree. I expect greatness. I do. Like I said, I do think Anthony Davis is the key to this series. But we'll see. I do think we are in for a great series. Obviously, I think that, like I said, the Lakers have a lot to prove because there's a lot of doubters and haters saying, calling it a Mickey Mouse ring, and the Nuggets. This is kind of their wall. This is as far as they get. So. See if they can break through.
And there's a lot on the line for, like, LeBron, right? Obviously, every year there's a conversation of, like, okay, LeBron Jordan, who's the greatest player of all time. If LeBron James can get to the finals, and let's just advance. Let's say they win the NBA Finals. Has there ever been an NBA player to win multiple championships on 3 different teams?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it matters, though, because either way, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. Someone made this point the other day. The LeBron versus Jordan debate is the only debate in which people value first round exits as much as they value finals losses. That's all I'll say. Jordan's kind of a fraud. He's not a fraud. He's a second grade.
And if you look at the stats, I forget who posted the graphic today. If you look at the stats right now of the way LeBron has been playing in year 20, he's averaging the same numbers that prime Larry Bird averaged.
Just so everybody's I think aware. Colin Cowherd was talking about it since, if you include the play-in games, since in these playoffs, he's like a 25-5-5 player or something like, or 25-8-5 player, which is like
in year 20,
which is a better version of Jaylen Brown. He's basically being a better version of Jaylen Brown, who a lot of people think could be the best player on a really good team. So that's all I'll say. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. But I love the playoffs. I love the playoffs because you got to put everything on the line. Winner goes on. The loser is done. Maybe head home. Maybe hit the Lynx.
Or the Lynx.
Yeah. Or head to Cancun. The Lynx in Cancun. I'm sure you could do both there. That sounds like a vibe. To be honest, doesn't sound like as much of a vibe as winning an NBA championship, but close second. But for those of them that are headed to the Lynx, they get to hit their, get in their golf gear a little bit sooner. And if they are like us and they're rocking their pins and aces, like I said, it's a decent consolation prize. And if you want to get into your pins and aces, you can do so at a discounted price when you use code PHNX. You'll get 15% off your first order. Pins and Aces is the official golf apparel partner of PHNX and AllCity. And while you're checking out Pins and Aces, surfing through the website, throw on our Big Drive Energy podcast wherever you get your podcasts. It's the official golf podcast of AllCity. We love Pins and Aces. They're a family-owned golf and apparel company. And we're going to be rocking our Pins and Aces pretty soon. In a couple of weeks, or in a week?
Next week,
Friday. We have our Keeping It 100 golf tournament at Dobson Ranch. May 26th, Pins and Aces will be there. We'll have prizes. Those of you that sign up will get an exclusive PHNX Pins and Aces polo. And oh my God, that shit. If you haven't seen it, it's clean. So you can head to our website, PHNX, or go phnx.com, to our events tab, or hit the link in our description to sign up. And like I said, you could head to Pins and Aces at pinsandaces.com and use code PHNX to receive 15% off your first order and get free shipping. That's pinsandaces.com. And we're about to get into our picks. I'm very excited. The thing I love about the playoffs is I'm always locked in. There's less games, so it's an opportunity to make money. I think doing it on the NHL playoffs. Although we're not going to talk about my picks in the NHL playoffs because they not great yesterday.
You hit Kraken plus 1.5.
I did hit Kraken plus 1.5 at the buzzer. Basically, Kraken scored with about a minute 17 seconds. I think Oliver Bjorkstrand shot out, covered 1.5. But my props and my other picks, my over 6 did not hit. It was a 2-1 game. But that's fine. Win, lose, push. You know what we do. You know what we do, and you know where we do it. It's a BetMGM Sportsbook. Make some money. Make some money. And you can make a little bit more money when you sign up with code PHNX. Because there's different offers depending on where you live. But for our AZ audience, you'll get up to $100 in bonus bets when your first wager at BetMGM when you sign up with code PHNX. There's a lot going on in BetMGM. You just got to log into the app on Wednesdays and Saturdays. You get a bonus bet. Just on the house, bonus
free
bet.
Money.
Literally free opportunity to make free money. Wednesdays and Saturdays, just sign in. Bonus bet. Fans will automatically receive their bonus bet upon logging in, but it expires after 72 hours, so do not wait to use it. And we have our knockout nights, Cornhole League.
Let's go. Dude, I was there.
Y'all were fortunate to not have to see me and Saul in the last first Friday. We should be there for this next one, so y'all will get the smoke. So
they were scared.
They don't know. They don't know what we saw out there.
Y'all don't know.
You guys don't know what we saw out there. You guys don't want to.
No, bro. It's like we came back.
You do. It's fun, but you won't score a point.
Yeah, you won't. You trust me. Just trust me, man.
I heard there's some pretty good teams, but we'll see y'all in the finals.
Some dogs out there.
Saul is on vacation. He's resting up. I've been putting in the work. We're gonna be. Trust.
There ain't enough work you can put in to beat the folks
you'll get work
out there, bro.
You're gonna get work.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Yeah, it's the power of friendship and being light skinned.
Yeah.
Two most powerful things in the world. But yeah, regardless. Even if you want to try and win, you just want to have fun, pull through to our knockout nights. First Friday of every month at the BetMGM Sportsbook. There's food and beverage. It's free to play, but it's food and beverage specials, giveaways, BetMGM prizes. And we broadcast all of our shows live on Fridays. So it's a vibe, BetMGM. Like I said, sign up using code PHNX. And now, listen to our good friend, Shane Diefenbach. Give us the disclaimer.
Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369, New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP, Arizona. 1-800-522-4700, Kansas, Nevada. 1-800-327-5050, Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF, Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan.
Michigan. Love the state of Michigan. Never said anything bad about that state before.
I hate the state of Michigan.
Pistons are from Michigan. They're not in the finals or the Western Conference Finals, so who gives a shit?
No, but the
they're in the
Pistons
lottery,
could,
though.
Yeah, they could get Wemby today.
They could get Wemby today. That would be huge. Where do you want to see Wemby go?
Can I have like my dream scenario?
I think we might have the same one, and it's...
On three, just say the name, not where they're from, okay?
Wait, say the name of the team?
Yeah, just the name of the team.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Thunder.
Yeah. Dude, him on the Thunder would be so dope. SGA, top 10 player in basketball this year. Chet, haven't even seen him play yet. You got the international sex symbol that is Josh Giddey.
Both Jalen Williams.
Like
the Dort Hog.
And like 80 million picks over the next 3 years. They have 3 first-round picks next year. In theory, 2 of them are have protections, but still, they have like all of these first-round picks. This team should be good. That would be good. The Magic would also be kind of fun.
Yeah, I saw that. That could be fun.
Oh my God, the Thunder.
There are a lot of good, like, fun options when you think about it.
There are.
Like, the Raptors could be fun.
Yeah, him in Canada. I mean, even the Pistons could be fun. Like, honestly, anywhere he goes.
Nothing's fun in Detroit.
True. As long as he doesn't go to Indiana.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know if they have a chance, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Plus, they have their center. So.
But that's for the loser teams. The winner teams play tonight. And we've got some picks for our game 1 of the Western Conference Finals.
Let's make some money.
I'll start with you.
Okay.
What do you got tonight?
Okay. I got Lakers plus 6.5. Don't overthink it. The Lakers, they've won so they won the play-in game. Obviously, that was just a one game. They won that. Yep. They won game 1 against the Grizzlies. They won game 1 against the Warriors.
Speak my language.
Look, even there's value in taking the money line at plus 200. The Nuggets have played well at home, and they've also won every game 1 so far of their postseason. I just think you're going to get LeBron. AD does this lovely thing where he likes to have a great game and then a real shit game.
What was his last game?
His last game was a great game. It was a 20-17 game, but it kind of wipes the slate clean every game 1. So give me the Lakers plus 6.5. Again, maybe a little sprinkle on the plus 200 money line.
Yeah. Well, why don't we throw out my picks, Jacob? Because I am sprinkling a little on the plus 200 money line. I was a big baby coward yesterday, only taking the Kraken plus 1.5 instead of their money line. Ended up being the right decision. I'm not going to be a big baby coward today, although I was very close to it. I understand why you would be a big baby coward today. But I'm just going for it. Lakers money line plus 200. Obviously, pretty solid value there. And like you said, they've won game 1 of every series they've played in so far. I think they're going to win the series, guys. I think they're going to do it. Lakers in 6. But I like it. I do think we're going to get a good Anthony Davis game. Like we'll get into.
If he plays, he is a game time decision.
Okay, fair. If we get him, I think we'll get a good Anthony Davis game. Because I'm just really interested in see that matchup against Jokic. I think it'll be interesting. Then my other pick was the under there. You have two teams that have been pretty solid defensively in these playoffs. They've held both of their opponents to I think about 110 or under 110 a game, which if they do that to each other would be under the 222, I believe, 222.5 total. It's a close one. I wanted to pick the under or the over, so I'm siding with the under there. Well, let's go into the props. We can throw up your props. What did you got there?
I got some fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this kind of bodes well for your under.
Yeah.
As I've got Anthony Davis over 13.5 rebounds at plus money. He hit this in game 1 of the Warriors game. He had 23 rebounds. He did not hit it in the Grizzlies game 1. He had 12. And then he did hit it in the play-in game against the Timberwolves. So again, look, he's hit it in 2 of the 3 technical game 1s. I like it, especially if the under hits. You got guys like Michael Porter Jr. who sometimes just fire away shots. That bodes well for AD. I've also got LeBron over 8.5 boards at minus 150.
So you're making out a lot of missed shots.
And I like, honestly, out of all the picks, I like the LeBron rebounds the most. He has hit this in every single one of those game 1s And then finally, I got Jokic under 27.5 points, which could be tough because if you look at the way that he scored in that Sun series, he had a couple games where he just went nuclear. But again,
who was defending him?
I'll take game ones. You look at Nikola Jokic, he went under that 27.5 in both of the game ones that he played in Phoenix. He dropped 24, which is obviously under 27.5. And then Minnesota, that game one, he was kind of atrocious, only 13 points and ended up fouling out. So we'll see what happens with him. Yeah. And I'll give a little extra one that's not on there, okay? 80 over 2.5 blocks, okay? If you look at his block totals, dude, 5, 2, 4, 3, 5, 7.
You're speaking my language. Throw it my props because I'm in there with the blocks. LeBron over half a block. It's LeBron James. Like you're giving me. I don't care what the value is. If you're listening to half a block, like he's gonna chase somebody down or he's gonna do something. Like it's LeBron James,
and it's game one.
Like yeah, it's half a block. Give it to me. I don't care what the odds are. -165. Give it to me. Throw a couple bucks on it. Make a few more bucks. Why not? So I love that. And then this is a big money one. LeBron James and AD 25+ points each. Shout out to our friends at BetMGM. This is a Lions boost, boosted from about 325, I believe, to 425 on the BetMGM Sportsbook app. I just, like I said, if AD plays, I think I'm very interested in the matchup against Jokic. He's obviously a little more athletic, a little more nimble. Interested to see just kind of how that matchup goes. And then the other one's LeBron James. It's LeBron. I think he's gonna ball in this game one in Denver. Put everybody on notice. Like you've said, they've been really successful in game ones. He does this in his sleep, 25 points. So I like it a lot. And then our boy, the guy. Does he have a nickname?
Yeah, the Anthony Totri of the NBA.
Okay, respect. The Anthony Totri of the NBA, Austin Reeves. Damon saying he's in on that Bron block prop. The real ones no. The real ones ride the Bron over half a block. But Austin Reeves, over 22.5 PRA. He's been averaging, I think, 24, 25 PRA so far in these playoffs. He's going to play a lot of minutes, I think. He's the third best player on the team. Obviously, if you're going to try and beat this Lakers team, you're going to lock in on Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Alternatively, if Anthony Davis doesn't play, Austin Reeves is going to have to be their second best player, and I'm imagining that total's going to get knocked up. Kicked up. The total's not going to be pregnant.
Hey, you don't know.
Hey, you never know.
Maybe
anything can happen.
I love what everyone talks about. I love the Austin Reeves PRA. The reason I love it is you look at these past series that the Nuggets have played in defensively, right? See what they do against centers, obviously against forwards as well. LeBron, not really going to consider him a guard. AD, he's obviously not a guard. Look at the last guards that the Nuggets just had to play. Devin Booker went kind of crazy.
He did a little bit.
What about in the Timberwolves series? Oh, yeah, Anthony Edwards. He had himself a couple games, too. Obviously, Austin Reeves isn't Devin Booker or Anthony Edwards.
He's better.
He's the Anthony Totri of the NBA, guys. And if I know anything about Anthony Totri, he's going to cook. He's going to cook in Denver. I love that PRA, honestly.
I like it, yeah. Hillbilly Kobe for Austin Reeves. That's kind of a vibe. I don't hate it.
Hillbilly Kobe.
But yeah, anything else before we get out of here?
It's game one. If I could give any betting advice, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy on game one.
Yeah, I like to get a read for the series first.
Try and learn a little bit about game one. But hey, a little sprinkle never hurt.
Yeah. It's a busy day here at PHNX Sports. PHNX Sun Devils live 2 p.m. right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube. D-backs play tonight. The D-backs live today. They are
post game
tonight. That is a 6:40 first pitch, I believe. If you're of the Wildcats persuasion, Mike Luke, and
in 10 minutes,
our AZ Wildcats show will be live in 10 minutes at 12:30. And then there's a pretty big thing going on tonight. A little bit of an election going on in Tempe. I don't know, entire future of the NHL franchise that's based here, the Arizona Coyotes, kind of hangs in the balance based on this vote. And
don't mess it up.
The gang over at PHNX Coyotes, of which I am kind of a part, I'll be going to be covering the hell out of that. So for all of your updates, news on the election tonight and the future of the Coyotes and the Tempe Entertainment District, make sure you tap into them and to the PHNX Sports YouTube. Just subscribe, turn on our notifications. You won't miss any of it.
You are a part of the Coyotes beat.
I am.
You're like I think of it like a hot dog, right? You got Leah, okay? Mm-hmm. She's the bun. Okay.
Hold on all together. Yeah.
Craig, the plate. PD, the dog. and you're the condiment.
Okay.
Yeah,
What kind of condiment?
Well, not ketchup because Craig hates ketchup.
mustard,
Yeah,
mustard or relish.
I'm like a Dijon or a brown mustard.
Oh,
A brown mustard.
There you go. There you go.
It works on
Sean DePaz.
There's levels to this. Okay. Let's get out of here. You can follow me at Shawn _DePaz. You can follow him at Anthony _Totri. Shout out the underscore boys. And you can follow the show at PHNX _bets. You can follow the big company, all of it, at PHNX _sports. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, like I said, subscribe. Leave a like right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube. We'll be back right here tomorrow, 12 every day, Monday through Friday on the PHNX Sports YouTube. That's all we got.
You know what that is?
What?
That's LeBron knocking on the door of greatness.
David saying the D-backs are free money against the A's. I agree. Go D-backs. And go enjoy the rest of your day. In the wise words of Shane Diefenbach, peace, love, and Hillbilly Kobe.